Hi everyone! Welcome again sa aking channel. For this video, ang ituturo ko naman sa inyo ay ang Unit 2 ng General Mathematics, which is all about rational functions. But before we proceed to the actual rational functions, ang first topic ng Unit 2 is about rational equations and inequalities, together with solving of rational equations and inequalities. Let's start with the definition of rational equation. Rational equation is an equation that contains rational expressions. Kung matatandaan natin, ang rational expression is an expression in the fraction form na kung saan meron siyang numerator at meron siyang denominator. Provided na dapat yung ating numerator should be a polynomial or constant, and also yung ating denominator should be polynomial or constant bago natin masabi na yung expression ay rational expression. Let's have additional example of rational expression. 2x over 15 is a rational expression. X over x plus 4 is also a rational expression. And x squared minus 16 all over x squared plus 4x plus 4 is also a rational expression because ang ating mga numerator is polynomial at ang ating denominator ay polynomial or a constant. These are rational expressions pa lang kasi wala pa siyang equal sign. Kapag ito ay may equal sign na, ito na ay rational equations. Rational equations are equations of rational expressions. Saan dapat natin makita yung rational expression? The rational expression can be on the left side, right side, or both sides of the equation. Katulad ng ating mga examples sa next slide. Number 1 is 2x over 15 is equal to 4 over x minus 2x. Sa left side, meron tayong rational expression. Sa right side, meron din tayong rational expression. Kaya ito ay rational equation. Next, number 2, x over 2 minus x minus x over x plus 4 is equal to 4 over x plus 4 minus 3. Sa left side, may dalawa tayong rational expression. Sa right side, meron tayong isang rational expression. Therefore, ito ay rational equation. Then last, number 3, x squared minus 16 all over x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 1. Kahit ang ating rational expression ay nasa kaliwa lang, ito ay rational equation pa rin. Kapag nababanggit ang rational equation, ang kasunod na topic niyan is solving. Let's proceed to solving rational equations. In solving rational equations, multiply each term of the equation by the least common denominator or the LCD. Then solve the resulting equation. Let's start with example number 1. Solve the equation 5x over 6 minus 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 3. The solution will be, tignan muna natin kung ano ang LCD. Ang denominators natin ay 6, 2, at 3, at ang LCD ay 6. Bakit 6 ang ating LCD? Dahil yung 6 ay pwedeng i-divide sa 6, pwedeng i-divide sa 2, at pwedeng i-divide sa 3. Kung 6 ang ating LCD, i-multiply natin yung both side of the equation by 6. Then, i-multiply natin yung 6 sa bawat terms. 6 times 5x over 6 is 30x divided by 6, which is simplified to 5x. Next, 6 times 1/2 is 6 over 2, which is 3. Kaya ang sunod ay minus 3. Then, sa right side naman, 6 times 1/3 is 6 over 3, which is 2. Therefore, it is equal to 2. Then, isimplify natin para ma-solve yung value ng x. Yung negative 3, i-transpose natin sa kanan. Kaya magiging 5x is equal to 2 plus 3. Then, 2 plus 3 ay 5. Kaya 5x is equal to 5. Divide both sides by 5. Kaya x is equal to 1. This is the solution for our equation. Let's have additional example. Example number 2, solve the equation x over 4 plus 3 is equal to 1 over 2 minus x over 6. The solution will be, first, tingnan natin yung LCD. Ang denominator natin ay 4, 2, at saka 6. Ang LCD ay 12 dahil yung 12 pwedeng i-divide sa 4, pwedeng i-divide sa 2, at pwedeng i-divide sa 6. Kung 12 ang ating LCD, i-multiply natin yung both sides of the equation by 12. Then, i-multiply natin yung 12 sa bawat terms ng equation. Let's start with 12 times x over 4. That is 12x divided by 4. The answer is 3x. Next, 12 times 3 is 36. Kaya, plus 36. Then, sa right side naman, 12 times 1/2. That is 12 divided by 2. The answer is 6. Then, 12 times x over 6. That is 12x divided by 6. The answer is 2x. Kaya, minus 2x. Then, isimplify natin para ma-solve yung value ng x. I-combine natin yung 3x at saka negative 2x. Ililipat natin yung negative 2x sa kaliwa, magiging plus 2x. Then, dito naman sa kanan, may iwan yung 6. Yung positive 36, itatranspose natin, magiging negative 36. Kaya ang next line of solution is 3x plus 2x is equal to 6 minus 36. I-simplify pa natin, ito ay magiging 5x, ito ay negative 30. Then, divide both sides by 5. Kaya ang magiging answer natin sa x is equal to negative 6. Therefore, x is equal to negative 6 is the solution for our equation. Let's have one more example. Example number 3. Solve the equation 4x minus 6 all over 2x minus 3 is equal to 7 over x plus 1. The solution will be, since ang ating equation ay single fraction sa left at single fraction sa kanan, pwede na tayong mag-cross multiplication at wag nang gumamit ng LCD. So, cross multiplication ang gagamitin natin. Yung 4x minus 6 ay imumultiply natin sa x plus 1, ilalagay natin sa left. Then sa kanan, ang ilalagay natin ay 2x minus 3 times 7. Then isimplify natin, ito ay dalawang binomial na imumultiply. Pwede tayong gumamit ng FOIL method. Pag gumamit tayo ng FOIL method, ang sagot dyan ay 4x squared minus 2x minus 6. Sa kanan naman ay imumultiply lang natin yung 7 sa 2x, magiging 14x. Then 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. Then, dahil nakita natin na meron tayong x squared, ang possible na mabuo natin dito is quadratic equation. Ilagay natin lahat sa kaliwa yung mga terms. So, yung 14x at 21 ay itatranspose natin sa kaliwa. Magiging minus 14x plus 21. We have 4x squared minus 2x minus 6 minus 14x plus 21 is equal to 0. I-simplify pa natin to. Negative 2x at negative 14x ay pwedeng i-combine. Then negative 6 at plus positive 21 ay pwedeng i-combine. Ito ay magiging 4x squared minus 16x plus 15 is equal to 0. Ang tawag natin dito ay quadratic equation. So dahil ito ay quadratic equation, i-follow natin yung pagsasolve ng quadratic equation. Ang ginagawa natin is, kung kaya itong i-factor, i-factor natin. Since ito ay factorable ng 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, ito ng process ang gagamitin natin. Kapag na-factor na natin siya, ang susunod na gagawin natin is, paghihiwalayin natin yung factor na naka-equate sa 0. So, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, ilagay natin sa kaliwa. 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, ilagay natin sa kanan. Then, isolve natin yung value of x on both sides. Dito sa left side, ang magiging value ng x dyan is 3 over 2. Sa right side, ang magiging value ng x is 5 over 2. Itong 3 over 2 at 5 over 2 ay possible solution pa lang. Ang gagawin natin is we're going to check if the values will satisfy the given equation. Mag-start tayo sa 3 over 2. If x is equal to 3 over 2, ito ulit yung ating original equation. Mapapansin natin na kapag sinubstitute natin yung 3 over 2 dito sa 2x minus 3, which is a denominator, siya ay magiging 0. At pag nag-0 ang denominator, undefined yung equation. Therefore, x is equal to 3 over 2 is not a solution. Next, ang i-check naman natin ay yung 5 over 2. If x is equal to 5 over 2, ito ulit yung ating original equation. Isa-substitute natin yung 5 over 2 sa position ng x. So we have 4 times 5 over 2 minus 6 all over 2 times 5 over 2 minus 3 is equal to 7 over 5 over 2 plus 1. Pag sinimplify natin ito, ang magiging answer is 2 is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to 5 over 2 is a solution. Dahil isa lang sa 3 over 2 at 5 over 2 yung naging solution, ang final conclusion ngayon natin is, therefore, the only solution to the given equation is x is equal to 5 over 2. Let's have one more example. Example number 4. Solve the equation x over 3 plus 12 over x is equal to x minus 2. The solution will be, since apat ulit yung ating terms sa equation, balik ulit tayo sa paggamit ng LCD. Hindi natin gagamitin ang cross multiplication. Ang denominators natin ay 3 at saka x. Ang LCD ay 3x. Dahil ang 3x pwedeng i-divide sa 3 at pwedeng i-divide sa x. Kaya, ang ating equation ay i-multiply natin on both sides ng 3x. Then, i-multiply natin yung 3x sa bawat terms ng equation. Mag-start tayo sa 3x times x over 3. The answer is 3x squared divided by 3, which is x squared. Next, 3x times 12 over x is equal to 36x divided by x, which is 36. Then sa right side naman, 3x times x is 3x squared. Then 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. Dahil meron ulit tayong x squared, ang mabubuo ulit natin dito is quadratic equation. Dahil ang 3x squared ay mas mataas sa x squared, dito tayo sa kanan maglagay lahat ng terms. Ilipat natin yung x squared at 36. Kaya ito ay magiging 3x squared minus x squared minus 6x minus 36 is equal to 0. Then, isimplify pa natin ito. 3x squared minus x squared is 2x squared. Kaya, 2x squared minus 6x minus 36 is equal to 0. Ito ay pwede pa natin i-simplify kasi yung 2, 6 at 36 ay factorable ng 2. Kaya ito ay magiging x squared minus 3x minus 18 is equal to 0. Ito ulit ay tinatawag nating quadratic equation. At kapag quadratic equation, i-follow natin yung pag-solve ng quadratic equation. Ito ay pwedeng factorable ng x minus 6 at x plus 3. Kapag na-factor na natin siya, ang susunod na process is isi-separate natin yung factor na naka-equate sa 0. Kaya x minus 6 is equal to 0, ilagay natin sa left. Yung x plus 3 is equal to 0, ilagay natin sa right. Then, isolve natin yung value ng x. Sa left side, ang value ng x ay 6. Sa right side, ang value ng x is negative 3. Now, itong 6 at negative 3 ay possible solution pa lang uli. Ang gagawin natin is, we're going to check if the values will satisfy the given equation. Unahin natin yung 6. If x is equal to 6, ito ulit yung original equation natin. I-substitute natin yung 6 sa value ng x. We have 6 over 3 plus 12 over 6 is equal to 6 minus 2. Pag sinimplify natin ito, ang magiging answer is 4 is equal to 4. Therefore, x is equal to 6 is a solution. Next, i-check naman natin yung negative 3. If x is equal to negative 3, ito ulit yung ating original equation. I-substitute natin yung negative 3 sa value ng x. We have negative 3 over 3 plus 12 over negative 3 is equal to negative 3 minus 2. Kapag sinimplify natin ito, ang magiging answer is negative 5 is equal to negative 5. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3 is also a solution. Dahil parehas solution yung x is equal to 6 at x is equal to negative 3, ang ating final conclusion will be, therefore, the solutions to the given equation are x is equal to 6 and x is equal to negative 3. That is what we call the rational equation and the process of solving rational equation. Ang susunod naman is rational inequality.